Welcome to day 5, everyone. Nice to see you. Day 5 of our 12 Days of Christmas Yoga Challenge. How is everyone doing? I hope that you're feeling great. Hope that you're getting into the spirit of Christmas and getting excited. So today, day 5, on the 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 gold rings. So we're going to be working today a pose called wheel pose, which is the closest that I could find in yoga to a circular pose. So wheel pose is a back bend, and it can be challenging and advanced for some. I'm going to give you an option though. So there's something that everyone can do today to encompass the pose of 5 gold rings. As always, please make sure that you only push yourself as far as your limits and stay mindful with your body, stay connected with your breath. Remember, this is for you, this is your journey. So don't be worried if you can or can't do any of the poses. Give it a go. If you can't do it, take a break and come back to it another day. Give it a try. There's always something to progress in yoga. So even when you're a yoga teacher, there's poses that we still struggle with. There's poses that we think that we're finished with, and then we learn that there's some crazy stuff that you can keep going on and doing. We will be picking up the pace a little bit today, if you like, by giving you a bit of arm strengthening exercises, because wheel pose does require a tiny bit of arm strength. Again, this is optional, so if you'd really like to push yourself, great. If you'd like to take it easy and relax, also great. Okay, so we're going to begin standing today. As always, feet together, back nice and straight, shoulders back, chest open, and palms facing out. You guys are pros at this now, I bet. Tadasana, starting with good posture. If we achieve nothing in our yoga practice, we can still correct our posture. Learning to stand the correct way, which most of us struggle with. Soften the knees, gently tuck the chin, lengthening the neck. Take a few mindful breaths here. And breathe. Relax. Let go of that to-do list. The only thing that you need to do right now, you've committed this time for you. So let's go into it with full commitment to yourself. Put everything else to side and focus on your breath. So inhale and exhale, release. The only thing that you need to do right now is breathe. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Take an inhale and reach up as far as you can. Make yourself as tall as you can. Stretch with your fingers. Try to touch the ceiling. Stretch higher, stretch higher. Come onto your tiptoes. And exhale, you're going to fold halfway down. Pushing the hips back, keeping length through the spine. You can bring your palms to your knees and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back, palms together. Inhale, reach up, stretch. And exhale, halfway down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reach up. High as you can this time. Make yourself the tallest possible. Chest open. Lift the hands up. Lengthen through the back. And exhale, halfway down. Hold. 5, 4. If you're looking this way, you should see a number 7. So try to lengthen and flatten through the back. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the palms down. You can bend your knees if you need to. Really, really relax the upper body. Taking the tension out of the back and arms. Those of you who may be feeling some tension, some tightness in the shoulders, today's upload was a shoulder and neck release. So make sure you check it out. Slow the breath, calm the mind. hold onto your elbows. Allow the upper body to be as heavy as possible. So you're simply surrendering under gravity. Allowing gravity to lengthen out the spine, creating space between the vertebrae, letting go of some of the tension that you might hold on to on a day-to-day basis. Roll the shoulders, loosen off the neck. Don't attempt through the neck. What is it that you're holding on to? You don't need it. Let it go. Bend the knees. Look forwards and inhale. We're going to lift up into chair pose, Utkatasana. So again, we did this on the first day. Hips are back as if you're sitting in an imaginary chair. You'll start to feel some tension in the legs. So you're sitting down as far as you can and hold. Arms up, shoulder width apart. Chest is away from the legs, guys. None of this down here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the legs and fold. Relax. Bend the right knee, bend the left knee. Give your legs a massage. Show yourself some love. And one more time, bend the knees, look forward, inhale, reach up, chair pose. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And exhale, straighten the legs, bring it down. Relax. One more time, bend the knees. This time, revolving chair pose. So bring the right hand to the outside of the left leg. Turn your belly over the thigh. And left palm in the sky. Look at your left palm, receive. Twisting the back, waking up the back. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Move to the other side. Move to the left. Left palm down, right palm up. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the legs. Fold. Notice how we're doing with this forward fold. Are we getting a little further down towards the ground if we're not there already? If your hands are down, start walking them behind you. As we mentioned, there's always an extra step ahead of you in yoga, just to keep us humble. Final time, bend the knees. This time, turn. So you're going to twist to the left. Bring the left arm around the back, opening the chest and shoulders. If you can, find your right thigh. And turn and twist. So you're feeling a stretch now into the left shoulder. Hold. Tuck the chin. 3, 2, and 1. Walk to the other side. Left palm down. Right arm comes around. See if you can grab onto some of that thigh muscle. And look over your right shoulder at the sky. Tucking the chin. 3, 2, and 1. Keeping the knees bent. Step the right knee back, drop the knee down. And come into a lunge. Inhale, look forward. And exhale. Bring it down on the inside of the left leg. Sinking into the left hip. Now, if in this pose, as I mentioned the last time we did it, if you feel something stuck in your left hip, as if maybe the muscle is stuck on the bone, what you can do is gently, mindfully apply a little bit of pressure onto the left leg sideways, and it will just sort of unstick that muscle from the bone. Rolling the muscle off the bone now. Be mindful if you're in any pain at any time, you need to back off. We're releasing pain in yoga, not creating pain. Slowly come up, right palm down, left palm in the sky. Look at the left palm. Show me your star. And if you can, bring the left palm down to the ground behind you. So you're bringing it down towards, next to your right butt cheek. And look over the left shoulder, getting a nice twist in the back, just to as far as you're comfortable with. Breathe, don't hold your breath. And bring it back. Bring back into a lunge. Step the left knee back, the left foot back, right foot forward, switch. Left knee is down. Hold here. Breathe. Inhale and exhale, dropping it down. Surrender. Breathing into the hips. If at any time you're finding yourself holding on to stress in the body, inhale through the nose, exhale, blow it out through the mouth. It's a nice energetic release for you. A lot of our problems can be solved with the breath, though we would like to think they're more complicated than this. Come back onto your palms. Inhale, left palm down, right palm up in the sky. Look at your right palm starting to twist. You can stay there or bring the right palm down behind you. Looking over the right shoulder, getting a nice twist. And make your way back. Switch the legs again. If you're feeling energetic today, you can give a little jump and hop and twist and switch. Right knee down, left knee forwards. You can step too, that's fine. So, bring your right arm to the outside of the left foot. Lift your belly over the thigh. We'll have a little bit of pre-Christmas chub to lift over the thigh muscle there. And if you can, hold prayer, getting a nice twist. You'll feel this in your hip. It's also twisting the spine. If that's too much, you can bring your right palm down and your left palm in the sky. Holding there. Three, two, one. If you're steady, curl the back toes and lift, straightening the legs. And hold. Little challenge for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Palms down. Switch legs however way you'd like. So right knee is forward, left knee is back. Turning and twisting. Again, left palm down, right palm in the sky if that's for you. Or hold prayer. Bring your awareness to your spine, your back. Notice the feeling of the twist. Squeezing the internal organs, squeezing out any toxins that we're storing. Again, curl the back toes if you can, if you're steady. Only if you're steady, and lift. Three, 2, and 1. Palms down. Switch again. Jump and switch, step and switch. Coming again to the outside, twisting the back. Now, if you can hold prayer. You can hold this. If you'd like to take it a step further, bring the left arm around the back and the right arm through, taking a bind, opening the shoulder, feeling a deepest twist. If you're there, great. If you're here, also great. If you're watching, doing visual yoga in your mind, that's fine too. Now, one step further. 3, 2, 1, curl the back toes. And lift. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Come down. Last time, I promise. Switch the legs. Turning. Again, come to the part of the pose that is for you, wherever you are in your journey right now. If you're comfortable to take the bind, great job. If you're still just watching, also great. I believe in you. One day. And curl the back toes. 3, 2, 1, lift. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Step the right knee back next to the left. And we're going to press the chest down to the ground. Now, feel the connection between your heart and the ground. This may be something new for you. It's very rare that we actually take the moment to connect the heart with the ground in this way. It's believed in yoga that the ground can absorb any energy that we wish to give it. So you can give that a try. If there's anything in your body right now that you don't want, see if you can send it into the ground. And come up into Cobra. So thighs are down, arms are bent, hands are underneath the shoulders, chest is open, lifting to the point that you're comfortable, even if that's just a little bit off the ground. Make sure, because we're looking forwards, that can apply some tension in the neck. So tuck the chin. Shoulders are down away from the ears. Always creating space in yoga. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the forearms down, coming into Sphinx pose. This one feels a lot nicer. Check in with your lower back. How is it feeling? Anyone with any lower back pain, please take it easy at any time. Child's pose is available to you. Breathe. As I mentioned, wheel pose is a back opening pose. So we're going to just be warming up the lower back, just to make sure that we're ready. You don't need to worry about wheel pose, I'll walk you through it. So looking forwards, take an inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your head down, placing the head on the ground, connecting the forehead with the ground. Inhale, look up. Exhale, down, don't headbutt the ground. Again, inhale, 2. Exhale, down. 3. Stay connected with the breath. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. And 12 for 12 days of Christmas. Hold here, looking up. Close your eyes and notice a subtle vibration of energy moving through the neck, shoulders, arms down into the ground. And curl the back toes, bring your hands underneath your shoulders, and lift and press into downward dog. Holding downward dog. Take a moment to correct your downward dog. How are your heels doing? How are they getting closer and closer to the ground? Lift both heels up, both heels down. You can bend the right knee, bend the left knee. Check in with your neck. Neck should be long. Shoulders rolled away from the ears. Forming a nice triangle Christmas tree shape here. One with the Christmas tree. Okay. Now, wheel pose also requires a tiny, tiny little bit of arm strength. So those of you who have done yoga with me before They know what is coming. So you're going to inhale into plank or dropping the knees. If you're dropping the knees, give yourself a challenge to keep the knees as far away from the hands as possible. This will still be engaging the core. You'll still be getting benefit and strength. If you're in plank or if your knees are down, you're going to exhale all the way down to the ground. To challenge yourself a little bit further, keep the belly off the ground, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to upward dog or cobra. And then exhale to downward dog. So I'm going to take you through, let's say, the experienced yogi and yogini version of this. My yoga students know this one so well. So this way, if you're doing the experienced version, inhale to plank, exhaling chaturanga, belly off the ground, inhale to upward dog, exhale to downward dog. Inhale plank, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Now those of you who want to do the, let's say, relaxing version, so stay with me, try something. You're going to, from downward dog, knees down, bring your chest down. You'll still feel some arm strength there. Inhale to cobra, exhale to downward dog. Okay? We're going to go for 10 of whichever one that you're doing. If you do 3, I'm very proud of you. If you do 10, I'm equally proud. Give it a go. Everyone's got something to do here, even if you're doing visual yoga in your mind. Training your mental yoga muscles. Okay, those of you who have done yoga with me for a while, I would like to see 20, please, and comment in the description if you did it. So that's your homework. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Stay with the breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Those of you doing the easy one, knees down, chest down, cobra, downward dog. Knees down, chest down, cobra, downward dog. Keep moving and keep breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If you get to 10 already, keep going. If you've got to 3, keep going. If you've done 1, keep going. I'll do 2 more. Last one. And rest in downward dog. Breathe, how are you? Bring the knees down. Child's pose. Rest. Check in with the body. Stay with your breath, allowing the body to calm down as the breath calms down. Notice the subtle vibration of energy moving through the body, waking up the metabolism, firing up your cells, increasing the heart rate, flow of oxygen around the body, removing toxins from around the body, generating fire. You might start to feel more motivated, start thinking about things you'd like to get done after the practice. When you're ready, come up. We're just going to stretch off the shoulders, make sure we're not storing any tension there. So kneeling in Virasana, again, you can place a cushion under your backside if you'd like to. Let's stretch the shoulders. So right arm across, keep it nice and straight. Loop the left arm underneath. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, turn and twist. Feel the stretch across the front of the shoulder. Switch. Inhale, exhale, turn and twist. Let me know how you got on. If you had a go, super proud. That's all that matters. Simply trying. This is your journey. This is not for anyone else to know what you've done or what you've not done. Bring the right arm across. Inhale, exhale, turn, twist. And switch again. Twist. Roll the shoulders back. Breathe. Smile. And forwards. You can be proud of yourselves. Doing your workout for the day. Now we're going to move into opening the chest and triceps. So bring your palms behind the back. And try to get the palms together, holding a prayer in the center of your back. And then move your elbows backwards, opening the chest. Feeling a nice stretch all down the shoulders and into the arms and wrists. Bringing the fingers as far up as you can through the spine. Be mindful of the wrists. Make sure there's no pain there. Bring the right arm, 90-degree bend in the right arm. Left arm comes underneath. Try to get the palms together. So you're all twisted. Feel the stretch in the front of the right shoulder. Shoulders away from the ears, pressing down. Inhale, lift the hands slightly up. Just a slightly different stretch into the upper back. And exhale down, increasing the stretch in the shoulders. Inhale up. And exhale down. Switch. Left arm, 90 degrees. Right arm, wrap around. Palms together. Feel the nice stretch. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Inhale. And exhale. Release. So triceps now. Bring the right arm up. Place the right palm between the shoulder blades. You can apply pressure with your left hand on the elbow, gently. Feeling a stretch in the tricep. If you want a little bit more, without pushing yourself too much, bring the left arm around. See if you can find the fingers. Or you can grab a hold of a towel. Or grab a hold of a snowman or penguin or whatever this is. So you can have a towel in your hand just to help you, because this, when you have the left arm behind you also, you're stretching into the left shoulder nicely as well. Thank you, Mr. Penguin. Switch sides, left arm down. Hold the elbow or right arm through, grabbing the fingers or hand. Keep the chest up. 3, 2, 1, release, roll the shoulders. Take a moment just to mobilize the neck. Right ear to right shoulder, stretch. Left ear to left shoulder, stretch. Come up, turn, look to the right as far as you can, keeping the shoulders down, creating length in the neck. Switch, turn to the left. And release, gently rolling the neck. Rolling the head around slowly. And come back, sit down. So preparing now for wheel pose. Bring the legs out in front of you, sitting up nice and straight in Tadasana. Take an inhale, reach up, and exhale down. Taking a hold of your legs or the feet if you can. Check in, how are we doing? How close are we getting to the feet? If you've got the feet and you're feeling good about yourselves, you should. But also what you can do is start to walk the hands over the feet. Seeing how much of your palm you can get on the back of your feet. Slow the breath. Calm the mind. Breathing into the back, keeping length in the back. Try to flatten out your spine as much as possible. Toes are engaged. 3, 2, and 1. Come up and lie down. Bring the knees in. So knees are up, pointing at the sky. Feet are as close to the body as you can. Palms down on the ground. We're going to lift up into a bridge, keeping a diagonal line from the knees to the shoulders. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. And lift. Up. Down. Again. Up. Down. 3 more. Up. And down. 2. And last one. And down. Now those of you who would like to tone up a little bit in your glutes, your backside muscles, you're going to lift up and bring the right leg out straight. Hold. 3, 2, and 1. Switch left leg out straight. Hold. Keep the hips up. 3, 2, and 1. Now bring the right leg out. Touch your bum on the ground and lift. 5, 4, squeezing the glutes, strong in the legs. 3, 2, and 1. Switch. Left leg. Touch the bum on the ground and up. Backside. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Bring it down. Knees to chest. Squeeze and gently rock from side to side. Now, we're going to move into wheel pose as soon as I've collected my Amazon delivery.
Hello, next door, is that all right?
Yeah, I'm going to home from right.
Oh, I'm sorry. What the rear, sorry.
19.
That's it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've got it. Thank you, sorry about that.
So if you're my neighbor watching, your Christmas parcel has arrived. Right, preparing for wheel pose. You're going to lift up the hips just as we were before into a bridge. So there are a few variations. Let's say if you require a little bit more support in the lower back. Lift the hips and bring the left palm underneath your lower back and the right palm. So you're propping up your back on your hands here. So your elbows are on the ground and you're supporting your own back here and your weight with your hands. Okay? Hold. Feel the openness in the chest. This is half wheel pose that we're doing right now. Lifting the pelvis up as high as you can. You can walk your feet in a little closer, creating more of a back bend. Your weight should be on the backs of the shoulders, not the neck. So walk the shoulder blades together as we were doing when we did plow pose yesterday. Your chin will be in your chest and the back of the neck is long. So you'll be able to talk normally if you're speaking. And bring it down, knees to chest. So if at any time you need to take a break, you can lie down, bring the knees to chest, releasing the tension in the back. So taking it a step further, we're going to use it without the support. So if the first variation is for you, go for it, practice. And if you'd like to take it a step further, you're going to lift up, palms on the ground. Walk the shoulder blades as close together as you can. So see how I'm lifting the chest up and the hips come up nice and high. Now to increase the back bend here, you bring your feet in as close as possible and you can hold onto your feet. Now it's starting to look like rings. Golden rings. So hold onto your feet and lift the hips. Again, chin in chest. Your head should be on the ground, but the neck is not on the ground. Your weight is on the backs of your shoulders. Opening the chest, not constricting through the chest. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, knees to chest. So those of you who would like to try full wheel, we're going to go for it now. Those of you who like to watch and prepare for a future date when you'll try it, that's also fine. So lying on the back, bring your feet in close to the body. You're going to reverse the palms so that your fingers are now facing towards your feet. Elbows coming up above the shoulders like this. Now, on 3, 2, 1, on the inhaling, press down through the palms, lifting the hips and pushing as hard as you can with your arms to lift up into full wheel pose, Chakrasana. Now, most of the time, people who struggle with wheel pose will not be able to get the head off the ground. That's fine for you. What is required is a bit more arm strength. So the push-up is the strength that you need in this pose. It will feel like a push-up. So if you're wondering why you can't get off the ground, see if you can push this a little bit harder with your hands as you lift your hips up. So you're also pushing through the legs to lift the hips, just as we were doing in the previous exercise. So the arm strengthening exercise that we did and the leg strengthening exercise that we just did, if you practice this every day, you'll start to notice some progress in Chakrasana. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Knees to chest. If at any time you're feeling dizzy, take a break. Bring the knees in, releasing the pressure in the back. Hug the knees in and rock from side to side. Circle the knees on the ceiling. So I'm going to show you a few more variations that you can have fun. Oh, what fun we can have in wheel pose. So my students know this. So I'm going to show you 2 more variations that you can do. If you're already very, very comfortable with wheel pose, please do not try these. Otherwise, you can just watch. And set your goal one day. There was a time when all of us who can do wheel pose could not do wheel pose. So, first variation, from wheel pose, lift up to increase the back opening effect of wheel pose. The goal would be to get your feet in closer to your hands. So walking the feet in and walking the hands in. Okay? If you're wanting to have a bit more of a party trick in this pose, what we can start to do is walk around in wheel pose. So what you can do to coordinate this is right palm goes this way at the same time as your right foot, and left palm goes the other way at the same time as your left foot. And rotating the other way. So you're going to step out and in, out and in. So you can start to increase the speed and have a lot more fun. The more and more comfortable you get in this. Okay, bringing it down. Knees to chest, rest. Okay, final variation, most advanced. From wheel pose, we're going to lift. Again, only try this if you're comfortable. And press the head down towards the ground. So we're coming with pressure on the head. Now from here, head is on the ground. Bring your hands behind the head, interlocking the hands and supporting the back of your head. Okay? Then you can start to straighten the legs. So we're coming into circle pose here. Halasana. Straightening the legs as much as possible. This is a very deep back bend. So please be mindful if you're trying this for the first time. Stay connected with the breath and the body. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back. And knees to chest rest. So those of you actually who would like a little bit more, so maybe some people going, yeah, this is super easy, I need more. One more variation for you. From wheel pose, you can start to lift your right hand up and the left hand up. So right hand up, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left hand up. So it's requiring more and more back strength here. 3, 2, and 1. Right leg. 3, 2, and 1. Left leg. 3, 2, and 1. And let's just have a little bit more fun. Walking around the room. Doing our exorcist impression. Spider impression. Knees to chest. So those of you who have never tried wheel pose before and had a go, wheel pose is a heart opening pose. So you may find actually sometimes it's quite common for some emotion to come up because there may be some emotion that we suppressed, stored in the heart. And as we open the chest, it allows the energies to release. So if that's happened, totally fine. Don't worry about it. Simply observe it, let it go with the breath. Now we're going to release the back. So once you've done a back bend, so an extension, a spinal extension, it's very good to do a spinal flexion to counteract that and release any pressure in the back. So bring the feet up. And just as we did yesterday, we practiced this. You're going to come into plow pose, Halasana. Now, if you cannot make it with your feet behind your head, stay here and hold on to your legs, keeping the hips down on the ground. And breathe. If you can make it into full Halasana, come there now. So, as we talked about yesterday, the weight is on the backs of the shoulders, lifting the chest up and walking the shoulder blades together so that your chin is in your chest. The back of the neck is long, so you should be able to speak fairly normally. The number one, let's say, query I have about Halasana in classes is people who say they can't breathe. Now, if you can't breathe in Halasana, it's because the back and neck on the ground, your chest is constricted and there's not enough space to breathe in your chest cavity. So you want to lift the weight onto the backs of the shoulders so the neck comes off the ground and your chin is in your chest. To help to open your chest more, you can bring your palms down behind you, interlock them, and straighten the elbows. This actually really nicely stretches and opens the chest at the same time. So there's no chance of constriction. Otherwise, you can bring your palms to your lower back. This is actually my favorite pose in yoga. So I had a car accident when I was 20 and left me with a lot of back pain. And this pose really saved me. Breathe. Breathe into the back. Walk the feet to the right. And to the left. Come back to center. To increase the stretch, you can drop your knees to beside your ears. Bring the arms around, hold the back of your head. So, come back lying down. We're going to release the lower back now. So bringing the back on the ground, bend your knees, take a hold of your feet. Hold your feet from the outside. So we're going to come into happy baby pose. So your knees are bent. Bring your arms around the backs of your knees and take a hold of your feet. just like you used to do when you were a baby. You can kick your feet. The goal would be to bring the knees down towards the ground. You'll feel a nice stretch into the lower back. You can kick your right leg out, your left leg out. Remember what it's like to be a baby, happy and carefree. Just releasing that lower back, any tension that we've picked up in our back bends today. Bring the soles of the feet together. And if you can, bring the feet down towards the chest. Knees out to the sides. You can use your elbows just to gently press on the knees. And release, bring the knees into your chest, rock from side to side. Rock all the way over onto the left side. And look to your right. Bring the knees all the way over to the right. And look to the left. Breathing into the back. Come all the way onto the right side now. And make your way up, sitting in Halasana. Back nice and straight. Chest is open, hands on your knees, palms facing up. Come back to your breath. Slow, deep breaths, calm the mind, calm the body. Take a moment just to check in with your heart space and notice how you're feeling. How is it feeling for you right now? Notice anything that you may be holding on to, any emotions, any stress, tension, any fears or worries about your life or someone else's life right now. Just allow yourself to observe. See if you can send your breath into these emotions and feelings, creating space around them. And exhale, releasing them out, letting them go. Take a few breaths like this. Send the breath into the heart, gathering anything up that you wish to let go of. And exhaling, releasing it now, letting it go. Knowing that you have the full control and power and authority in your own body to do so. Inhale, gather it all up. And exhale, let go. Inhale, gather it up. And exhale, let go. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, let go. Inhale. What is it that you're holding on to? You don't need it. Let it go right now and make that decision. Release. Allow yourself to feel lightness and smile. This is a choice that we can make in any moment. We can choose for happiness, lightness, and ease. As difficult as this can be sometimes. When you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes, come back, Thank you so much for joining me for day 5. Congratulations for making it this far. You're doing an amazing job. Please comment. Let me know how you're doing with your practice. Let me know how you're feeling. Are you excited for Christmas? And we'll be seeing you tomorrow for day 6. So on the 6th day of Christmas, what is it? We'll be finding a pose to fit so that we can, for every single day, have a new pose to learn and a new challenge. So I'm very, very proud of you. Keep it up. Keep up the great work and have a wonderful rest of the day wherever you are in the world. Lots of love. Namaste, everyone.